attention spare. Harry was just very, very revealing about how Meghan got that ring. You know what I mean? I don't think he meant to, but he gave us some very interesting information about their relationship in the beginning. The very first meeting, for example, where he tells us that they were trying to decide where to meet, and he suggested at his place to come up to his place. And Meghan was just like, I don't think so. And she instead suggested the Soho House in London. And I believe that she booked a quiet room under her name, not his, so that people wouldn't know that they were meeting. She wouldn't tip off anybody. And they met at the Soho House as organized by Meghan. And the rest is history. I think that this was very, very decisive, that very first meeting, because I'm sure Harry is used to women just, being available for everything he wants anytime he wants. He doesn't have to work for it. It's like, oh, come to my place. Let's just, have whatever, I don't know, play billiards or whatever they do at his place. And they just go, without, of course, this is Prince Harry. You're not going to say no to Prince Harry. He says, come to his place. You're going to his place. I think because Meghan didn't go to his place, she was just so refreshing. That's why she got the ring, because I think, men are going to pull their stunts, and they're going to try their tricks of the trade, and most of them, maybe all of them, would prefer just an easy roll in the sack, whatever, and then they make up their minds, what's going to happen next. But I think when it comes to really gaining the respect of a guy, I really think that Meghan just, I guess by instinct understood that going to his place on the first date would have been a big mistake. I mean, there was no way she was going to gain his respect after that. And I think that by not going, she just automatically gained his respect. I mean, think about it, right? I mean, how many women this man has access to, and how many of them would say no to a suggestion to come to his place? That must have just sent him reeling, like, what? What? And I mean, and it was a test also for him, because, if you say that to a guy, no, and it's kind of like, who do you think you are? Automatically, he's going to be like, who does she think she is? Does she know who I am, kind of thing? And it's a test to see, how interested is he in Meghan? And I guess Meghan understood that. How interested are you in me? Like, if I say no to you, what do you do? What do you say? And I think that in her case, or in Harry's case anyway, he passed that initial test. Is that, okay, yes, I do want to get to know you on a more sort of, I want to get to know you, whether it's serious or it's not serious, I don't know, but I would like to get to know you. And it's not that I'm just trying to get you to come over to my palace and to my what is it? Not cot or whatever they call it, his little place at Nottingham Cottage or whatever it's called, and just have my way with you, and then that's it. Because she was in London, she only had a few days left in London, and after that she was going to be returning to Toronto, where she was filming Suits. So had she gone to his flat, let's say she had gone to his flat or to his cottage, and they really liked each other, and he's Prince Harry, let's not forget, and they have a couple of glasses of wine or whatever, and they talk about all kinds of things, God only knows, all their travels in Africa and this, and then she loses her mind because why? She likes him, he likes her. There's this attraction. She's going back to Toronto in a few days, so there's an urgency. Like, oh my God, you're leaving! Please, let's just whatever. And how easily she could have been in a situation or put herself in a situation where she made not the best decision under the circumstances, you know? So I think that she just played this so perfectly, and he had no choice but to respect her.